Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and the Curious Village, where last episode, after handing Gerard his watch and completing his puzzle on the run, we gained access to the northern part of St Mystere at night, completing Cats and Mice 1,000 times, Number Maze, Fish Thief, Monster, and Find a Star, as we still wonder where Ramon could be.
Is there a puzzle somewhere around here? We're looking for 51 now, I think it was. Oh, there was a coin. Wait, Robo-Dog, are you asleep or something? You, do something. What did I make you for if I don't put you to work? Back to the mines, chat. Oh, I can actually go in here. Couldn't go in here before, could I? Hey, what do you want? Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner. Is it prosciutto by any chance? I don't suppose you've seen Ramon, the servant from Reinhold Manor, have you? Go snarf nom nom. Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips. I haven't seen him today. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Can you leave me alone now? Of course. Please excuse the interruption. There's got to be a puzzle in here. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. Well, that one must be like 100 series. 114. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the question marks so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? Okay. Gotta think of where it's matching. So, like... Oh, I can't write on it. So on the southern lip of it, we need at least a red line. We need a single middle red line. So something like D or C. That eliminates, I think, A and B. We need a single middle line. So I think it is D on that case. Let's look at the other line. We need one near the tip, which could still be C or D. And the blue line that goes through it needs to be... Again, central? So I think it can only be C. Oh no, wait a second. A is in the mix. It's B that was eliminated. No, B's in as well. Oh god, they all have an A central line. We need a middle blue line as well. So A's eliminated on the blue. C's it. D's eliminated on the blue. So it's between C and B. My wife is just saying it's gotta be C. Where does the blue line go to next? So the red line for the C would place that on the southern edge. Oh god, I need to like rotate the C. Both blue lines go to center. It's C.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day.
I did it. And I can... She's claiming responsibility. Excellent. 3-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle. Done. Let's go and find more puzzles. Yeah, but I need to find the actual puzzle of this area. Like number 51. Oh, some coins on the ground. Nothing's in this chest. Nothing's in the bookcase. Nothing's in the light. He's told me to go away already. Sorry, Prosciutto. Get back to dinner. gobble snarf away. Another coin. Chat says there's a coin over there. Thank you very much. And that seems to be all we can do here. So there was not a puzzle. So we're still looking for a puzzle. What was it? Number 51, which could well be in there, to be fair. Pressing everywhere is a bit of a narky thing, isn't it? Let's go inside the cafe then. Never been here before.
Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here.
On one of the 100 series again then.
106, how many glasses? On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 glasses of juice, followed by 3 empty glasses. Your objective is to change things around so the glasses are arranged as shown in the bottom row of the picture. Assuming you can move only 1 glass at a time, the glass can't be put down again anywhere other than on the shelf, nor rearranging has to be done by hand. How many glasses will you have to pick up? What? 2? Finish to switch the second one with the 5th one, right? What am I reading wrong here? Assume you can only move 1 glass at a time. Oh, you can only move 1 glass. 1. It's 1. You pour the liquid from 2 into 5 and you put it back down because you can only pick up 1 glass. It's the clue there is only being able to pick up 1 glass. Because you can't pick up another to move location. That's right, pour the contents of the second glass into the 4th glass and then return to its original position as shown above. This way, the puzzle can be completed in 1 move. Define 4th. That's the 5th glass. I guess it's the 4th of the ones remaining? Easy, let's go find more puzzles. Yeah, let's look around. Find some coins. Don't click on anyone by accident, which we're obviously going to do. Oh there, I've never seen your face in here before. What'll it be, pal? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, this servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked around everywhere to no avail. It's like he just vanished from St Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who was said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Alright, that old rumour. So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from around here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading wild rumours about St Mystere to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Oh, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about the village. Fellow I know is Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolf. Do you know where we might find this guy we just met 2 seconds ago? Can't say for sure by this hour. Well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go and pay that walking fridge a visit? I'll speak to this guy first, because he might actually have our next puzzle. Oh, fancy me and you here. I've got a really tough puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more. Undercover and all that then, yes? Very well, but I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose you couldn't if I let you have a look at this puzzle.
Just being forced all the time. The town barbers. This is for the lowest value. It should be the easiest ever, but as we've been known, we fail the easiest ones. A certain... Well, no one's going to that guy. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. Look at these 2 fine gentlemen. Which one should you go to for a haircut?
Well, here's my guess.
That was an
Apprentice
actually
saves
easy
the
one
day.
for once. That's right, everyone in this town gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. This includes the 2 barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the 2. Just him sitting there like, God damn it. Just shave your head bald at that point, man. Oh, you've done it! You solved that monster of a riddle! Simply astounding, even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more pressing note, have you heard from Ramon lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright then, here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack, that's all I can say. My detective instinct tells me that another case is developing as we speak. Perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. We've got too many cases and literally 0 answers. What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright then, here's a gem of a tip. Oh, you're saying go back to Granny Riddleton's, so you don't have a next puzzle. It's weird, I wish there was like some kind of like an exclamation mark above their heads that said, yeah, they've got another puzzle for us. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty nice. Alright, let's go to the painting. We've got a fair few new pieces, and most of them are edge pieces. That's a curtain. It's going to be somewhere there-ish. Unless it's on the other side, of course, which it could very well be. Huh. That does look like it matches up a little bit, doesn't it? But it doesn't. Alright, well, we don't know where that goes at the moment. Another side piece. Interesting. I think this is the roof depicted. Let's put it this way, these 2 definitely link up. That's definitely part of it. What'd you say, honey? Snowman wearing a top hat in the middle? I don't know. This one? I don't know. This could be the bottom or even the top. I don't actually know. All we can really do is start to join up some certain pieces and look at it and go, oh, that's definitely, again, a full section. So at the moment I'll just build some sections and we'll go from there and hope for the best in the future, right? We'll put them in place in the future. We know they're on the edge, but who knows where they might actually end up being. My beautiful cat behind me. Right then, let's get out of here. 60 puzzles solved thus far. Bet you're gonna give me a puzzle now. Hey, what do you want? Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about the village. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Ah, okay. Chom pom nom nom. I think it was something like 4 days ago. It was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf sack. Chomp nom nom. Stop eating during it and stop having like full lines. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted, ran off just like that. Gobble snarf. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. You gotta be out at night, be careful, right? Interesting. Anything else to say?
No puzzle to even give me?
Don't you understand we're in the business of this? Hey, what do you want? Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner. I don't suppose you've seen Ramon, the servant from Reinhold Manor, have you? Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips, but I haven't seen him today. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Can you leave me alone now?
Of course. Please excuse the interruption.
Well, we've heard of a snatcher.
Oh gosh, sorry Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me, I'm just a little sleepy.
It's late now. Let's report our findings to everyone at the manor and call it a day. And find puzzle...
Professor, look over there! Oh my gosh, is that Ramon?
Oh, Luke!
Huh?
Sir,
What?
hold it there!
Right behind you.
My word.
Shouldn't go near that.
Oh no, we've lost him!
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon.
Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too?
Like, did we know he's dead?
Ah!
Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's disappearance. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see.
Right, lead on, Professor.
Mysterious rumbling was added to your list of mysteries. Wasn't it already in there? We need to check the site of Ramon's kidnapping for clues.
You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this!
Ah. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor.
Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes?
Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back to the manor. Chapter 4, Night Fools, is complete. Clues found? No answers, as of yet. After seeing Ramon's kidnapping, the Professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been kidnapped. What? Who? How? I must inform my lady at once. What's going on your face? What? Who? How? Yes, my lady. Something terrible has happened.
So are you saying that Ramon has been involved in some kind of foul play?
No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the village into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. I'm afraid you may be dealing with a serial murderer. We must rally the people of St Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I looked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We've no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... everyone, your attention, please!
Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
My sincerest apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the Professor honoured us with a visit, I went shopping at the market. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
We saw it. We saw it happen right before our eyes. Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
That's enough, Luke.
But no, he was...
I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. Except we're not leaving? No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. When we started talking to him, I was like, it's going to be puzzle 12 because it's in here. It's going to be puzzle 12. Could I have not got this earlier? Is this the only point in time I could have got puzzle 12? Was it just a mystery in St Mystere that it was going to wait till now? In order to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces, as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? What? So what you're saying is because I have to, like, flip it over fully, that's what's going on. I've got to avoid that. Okay. Do I only have to make one cut? I mean, can't I just do this? Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper and diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces? Do I need the second piece? Does it have to be a rectangle of that size? This seems like the most straightforward answer thus far. Help flipping. Is it just simply this? Like, I feel like I'm screwing myself out of picker rats here, but I'm gonna get, like, I just cut it into a rectangle?
Here's my answer.
No, okay. I can't just make it a small rectangle. Triangle? Yes, it's a triangle. Damn it. I like my answer. Stupid number 12. I really like my answer too. Right, so where should I cut the paper? I supposedly, yeah, without flipping either of your 2 pieces as well is the thing. I cut it into 3 pieces. That is going to be a negative for what happened. Okay. So I can't cut it into 3 pieces. It has to be one solid piece. And weirdly, stuff has to fit in. But it also has to be X amount of... What? Out flipping it. I'll just throw some away. I don't even need it. Like, at this point, I'm, like, looking at the left-hand side of the 1 as where I'm trying to line everything up at. try to somehow hook everything into it. It's 5 long. Is it... that? Oh, I still need to flip it if that's the case. Yeah, I could definitely make it a rectangle if I don't flip it. If I do flip it, but I can't if I... Yeah, that sucks. Seemed like an answer. Oh, wait, no. Just go off of that. Sorted. We slide into left-hand side.
There we go.
I like my small rectangle answer, though, to be honest with you. I preferred that answer. That's right. Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? Yes, well, that's what happens when you know the answer to anything. Oh, joy. I'm possibly tingling with excitement with that puzzle solved. I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Congratulations, you can make a rectangle. Good luck on the bride. That's a nice ensemble of colours you have there going on. And your hitbox is still quite protruding. Look at me, sir. My shoes cost a month's lodging, yet no one wants to marry this handsome bachelor. What am I doing wrong? Tell me the truth, Professor. Is it my hat? Yes. Totally your hat. The hat is the real problem here. Well, I'm glad to finally get Puzzle 12 done, so now we've got everyone in a row. We've not missed any. That's nice. Inspector Chelmy and my lady have already retired for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. You're never going to give me a puzzle? Wait, they didn't retire to the night together, did they? Scandal. Is that cat around here?
I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street.
No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's so peculiar.
Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but St Mystere...
Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole village.
Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen the St Mystere as anything but normal. Ramon's memory was added to my list of mysteries. Time moves on. Sure, that needs some more, like, foundational support, some, like, pillars or something, I don't know.
Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other.
From Inspector Chelmy?
He just kept saying that it was urgent that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. I don't know. Does the receptionist lady have a puzzle for me?
There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich from my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big.
We'll just cut it then. Can you make it fit? Puzzle 55 is the odd sandwich.
Using leftovers from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container?
Oh, I can only input the answer... Oh, man, I can't, like... see the size of it? Oh. Okay. So what are we looking at here? I'm guessing the prongs themselves are the issue, of course. But how do we... Like, I wish I could try to fit it in. How many times was... Why did you make the sandwich like this? Yeah, I'm just wondering... Again, it's space fitting, etc. So that's always going to be a thing. I'm just wondering if this is too long in the first place to fit. Otherwise, it would obviously fit right away. So I'm assuming, like, this length is too much. So you need to take some of the length off somehow. Can't you just eat a bit? That's what I do. Like, I just go, right, I'm just going to cut it like here, and then I'm going to eat it? Seems simple enough, right? I'll eat this bit for full breakfast. I'll eat this second bit for second breakfast. I don't know. Like a hobbit says. You know what? I actually don't know how to proceed. I feel like... cutting there. I don't know. It's so weird. I actually would need it in front of me to even figure this out. It in a 2D picture like this actually has me just questioning everything. Because even if you like cut it here and rotate this to like in the slot, it still has too much size to it. What about I just cut the size of the plate so it goes down and then we sort it out from there? You may think I'm not even trying to solve the puzzle right now. Just, I feel like the size of the sandwich in the first place has me absolutely stumped. Ideally, we need to lose not even that size, but kind of like that size. It doesn't even feel like it's going to fit in the first place. Have you thought of turning the sandwich to get a fresh perspective on the puzzle? It may sound slightly ridiculous, but if you do it right, you might be surprised at how everything comes together. Not really. You wouldn't have much success solving this puzzle if you were doing is looking at the image provided. Try rotating the sandwich 90 degrees to the left or right. That's what I've done. I've honestly done that with my hands. No. The solution is startlingly simple. Rotate the sandwich 90 degrees and cut it. This section fits perfectly together like puzzle pieces. You say that. Did it really just cut it down the middle? I have no clue.
Here's my answer.
It's just one cut.
Another puzzle solved.
I would need to see the container. Honestly, I don't get it in a 2D image. I don't. Maybe my visualization's going because it is past 11 o'clock. The puzzle's a snap once you see how the sandwich's protruding edges fit together. How real fitted. I just cut off the way I would make a stupid sandwich. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me work this out. Simple share. Need it for the TV.